Hey everybody, good morning. It is Michael Beck reporting live here from West Palm Beach, Florida. It is a beautiful day. We are at the, what is this, the Hyatt, the Hilton?
The Hilton.
We're at the Hilton. And I am with Mr. James Gribbin from Met Sales. For those of you who don't know who Met Sales is, you're about to find out what I've learned about Met Sales over the last 6 months because I've really been starting to dive into the world. They're pretty big and they have a lot of customers and people like Met Sales. I was introduced to Met Sales by our friends over at Microtouch. John Diddig, right?
Bill Nolf.
Bill Nolf. You can't get around Bill Nolf. He's everywhere. And so what I wanted to do is sit down with folks at Met Sales because they've been a big part of what we've been doing over the last 6 months and talk to them about what they're bringing to market, some of the solutions they have here, and why they're at the RTSS Summit, right?
Correct.
Is it
RTSS Summit.
Symposium is a...
I think it's a RTSS Summit.
Okay, it's a summit. So first off, before we get into everything about Met Sales, tell me a little bit about this RTSS thing.
It's a great opportunity. It's a quite different show than most others that I go to. And it's a very organic conference where people get educated about the product. So it's not a hard sales pitch. They get to learn going with quality time in small groups. Better than a speed dating, much better than a speed dating type of opportunity where you can have organic conversations with people and just educate them about your company and your products that you're doing. So it's a great opportunity for us to get in front of customers and for the vendor, the resellers here to learn about us. So
how long have you been coming to this, James? Is this your
this
first
is my
one?
second one.
Okay.
But we've heard about it for a while. I think my company, has been to 3 of these now.
Okay, fantastic. And where are you based out of?
We're based out of Long Island.
Okay. Is that all Met Sales or just you?
Oh no, all of Met Sales. Our warehouse and sales main headquarters is in Lynbrook, Long Island, which is Nassau County, about 20 minutes east of JFK.
Okay. Easy flight in. You head over to the office.
Yeah. Nice part about Long Island is we get direct flights everywhere.
Nice.
So yeah, JFK goes everywhere.
Very nice. And so, Jane, how long are you here till? You tomorrow?
I am here the whole conference. I'm heading out on Wednesday morning.
Okay. And so, what are the products that you're representing here? What's going on in the Met Sales booth today?
So at this show, we carry 30 product lines or so, maybe a few more than that. But we're focusing on our partnerships with Epson and Microtouch at this conference primarily. Epson is a premier printer product line that everybody's familiar with.
Yeah, I don't know where you have been if you haven't heard of Epson. You know, that's got to be a pretty big rock here underneath if you haven't heard of Epson, right?
Yeah. So I mean, printers can be boring, but we have a lot of exciting new news that Epson does do a really good job refreshing their product line. And what's exciting about me being here today is to let everybody know about a full refresh to pretty much their whole product line. Okay. And an exciting new product with kitchen display systems.
Okay, and that's Epson also has a kitchen display product?
They do.
Okay.
And in partnership with Microtouch.
Oh, so this is all kind of playing together.
Yeah.
Love that.
In partnership with Microtouch, Epson has done a kitchen display software that is very easy to use, and you don't need to have your developers. For a software company, what is key is they don't have to do any development to make it work.
So plug and play.
Yeah, pretty much plug and play. Epson does all the heavy lifting. It just catches a standard kitchen print job, and we display it on Microtouch screens in the kitchens. And the Microtouch units are super robust. That's why Epson chose them as a key partner. And we're having huge success with putting Microtouch displays in kitchens.
Well, I hear they have really great availability of their hardware. That you don't have to wait in line to get the stuff to get to you. And then the ruggedization, I think, is probably one of those really big factors that make it such a great solution for restaurants, right?
Yeah. What I think customers are looking for is that one is a good value, but they don't want something cheap, right? So they want a good value product.
They give you what you pay for,
right? And exactly. Yeah. So I'm of the mindset that I'm not going to sell something that I wouldn't install myself, right? I try to put myself in the shoes of I don't want to sell bad product. I want to sell a quality system that customers can make money with, and so there's profit for the resellers. It's a quality experience for the end users because they're getting a quality product at a good value. And it holds up.
Yeah, one of the things that doesn't show up when we do these things is when you look at those screens that Microtouch puts out there, and the nits and the color and the craveability it creates when you actually show things on those displays, right? That's what really makes it pop.
Yeah, I mean, you know, speeds and feeds are boring, but you know, Microtouch ticks all those boxes, and it's a really high quality product, and it's well engineered.
Yeah.
And what's really exciting about Microtouch is the way that they really had the channel in mind for profitability for everybody across the board.
That makes sense. How long have you been doing this?
I've been at Met Sales for 18 years. I've been selling product for 30. So.
Wow. And how have things changed in the last, say, like ever since COVID? It seems like things have changed. Right?
Yeah.
What have you seen?
When I first started at Metropolitan Sales, they told me that the day you stop learning is the day you can pack it up and go home. And it can't be more true in this industry.
I think that's just about life.
Yeah, in life, everything. I tell my kids this all the time.
Yeah, as long as you're above ground, you should probably be learning something.
You need to be learning.
Yeah.
Right? You need to continuously be raising that bar and staying educated on, you know, whatever you're good at or whatever your passions are. I always try to go to a lot of conferences, read the newsletters, and educate myself on the trends. You know, at first we had to switch to EMV. That was challenging.
Yeah.
It was a big learning curve for everybody.
But that was all about security, right?
Yeah, about credit card security and keeping up with modern times to have a secure credit card processing product.
Yep.
And Met Sales was at the forefront of learning how to do that and educating our customers on that as well.
If they are, it's
And additionally, you know, the new trend that I see coming, we're hearing a lot about AI. So we're staying on top of how that is going to affect the industry.
Yeah, the running gag is if AI were a drinking game, we'd all be trashed.
Yeah,
like if
right.
you heard every time you hear AI take a shot, we're in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
100%. And you know, we're still learning how we're going to navigate that and how that's going to apply to point of sale, but that's definitely a key trend that I'm following. And then other things is, you know, digitization of things, right? And even Epson has stayed modern in that, right? So you might say Epson's a printer company. Why are they developing a kitchen display system?
Right.
But every time you go to a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts and you get a coffee, there's a sticker on the side of that cup that says that's Brick's Coffee, right? So Epson is incorporating their sticky paper printers into the kitchen display so that when you bump that order off, it'll print the name of the coffee.
Oh wow! So when I go to and bump bars, hate to say it, they're going away, right? It's a slow move to that direction,
right? So it's more going to touchscreen solutions in the kitchen.
That digital chit, when you bump it off, is now printing out of the printer. Is that what you're saying?
Printing out of a printer with a sticky note adhesive on the back.
Okay.
And then you can go down to an item level and put a sticker on the coffee so you know whose it is.
Okay.
Or you can put it on a bag for delivery to make sure that you got a complete order accuracy.
Yeah.
So the big guys know this, and we're filtering it down to, you know, the mid-tier and the mom and pop level.
Democratizing technology so everybody can play at the same on equal playing field.
On an affordable basis, right?
Love that. Absolutely love it. So what's represented in here? What are these things here that we're talking about today?
Yeah, so Epson has, this is their flagship product, the TMT88. This is what you see everywhere. It's the fastest printer on the market.
Yeah, I still can't get my head around how it makes it happen that quickly.
Yeah, something like 500 millimeters per second.
Jesus.
So they have a value printer. That's a great product. It's like a baby brother to the TMT88. That's the T20 over there.
Yeah.
On the left, that square cube is a modern looking printer. It's kind of a TMT88 in a different shell.
That's a printer?
No, on the left, the square cube one.
Yeah.
And then these two little guys, those are portable printers that you can put on your belt.
I thought those were tap and swipe things. They're so small.
Yeah, no. So they're very lightweight, modern looking.
The form
printers.
factor is really, this is great. So this would go essentially along with a line busting solution?
Yes.
Right?
For line
great
busting.
form factor here.
It's lightweight, so it's unobtrusive. And then we have two different sizes. So some people don't want to use the smaller paper.
Right.
But so the bigger one on the left is for a 3-inch wide paper, and then the one on the right is 2-inch wide.
Very cool. Very cool. One of the things that I remember really well about Epson, so I used to be in back office software, and some point of sale system or some POSs weren't able to offer the data to come over to the back office. But Epson at that time had innovated to where if it was printing out the transaction, it could move that data to the back office, and it was actually the conduit because the POS at that time wasn't capable of it.
So cycling back to what we were just talking about, trends.
Yeah.
Epson was innovative in cloud printing technology.
Yeah.
So when you're doing an Uber Eats or a DoorDash order, it goes up to a cloud. It can go to a printer in a kitchen that's not connected to the rest of that solution.
Yeah.
So that all the DoorDash orders are coming to this printer, and then people can make a noise.
Yeah.
So people know that an order came in, and then they can process it. So Epson does a lot of technology in the background that's under the hood besides just printing.
Yeah. And I imagine, from what I've heard, there's a lot of professional services that go along with that too.
Yeah. So Epson has a team called RTSS that helps with development.
Aren't we at RTSS?
Right. It's our RTSC. Yeah, that's their Canadian. That's their Canadian team, but they do all of the software development support.
Okay.
And they are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. They innovated the kitchen display system that we're showing, and they have another solution that is improving label printing, as they call it Label Boost. So it's not just hardware. They have the whole technology that goes around it.
So what's exciting about what's coming up? I mean, you're watching the trends, you're seeing all these things out in the marketplace. You've been doing this for longer than I've been at it. Like, what's exciting you? What's on the horizon?
Yeah. So straying from Epson a tiny bit, we're doing a lot of pay at the table solutions. So we have small handhelds, 6.5-inch handhelds that are the size of your phone that have payment built into it.
Okay.
There's another new technology coming down the pike called soft pause.
You say coming down the pike. I've been saying that for years. I've never heard other people say that.
Yeah.
It's a soft pause, sorry.
No. So Microtouch is innovating a product line that's going to be released in Q1, Q2 of 2026 that'll have soft pause solutions built into it. So soft pause is basically tap to pay.
Okay.
Built in behind the glass. It'll eliminate the need for a chip.
Okay.
And it makes it much easier for the software companies and the hardware companies to offer a secure payment solution. Just tap
so
to
this
pay.
is native integrated.
Native integrated into the handheld, into the tablet, into the touchscreen.
Wow. So Epson, this has been a relationship. Sounds like it's been going on for a while with Met Sales. This is one of your flagship partners.
Epson is a flagship partner for Met Sales. Yeah, and it's one of our oldest brands.
And how long have you been working with Microtouch?
So Microtouch came out around COVID. They re-released. They've been around since 1980.
Well, yeah, I heard they make the screens on every iPhone or some insane thing like that.
What's exciting about Microtouch, and people don't realize this, is they invented capacitive touch, which now that's evolved into projected capacitive. So any cell phone that you have in your pocket has got a projected capacitive touch screen. Microtouch is the innovator, market leader in capacitive and projected.
Yeah, they got a
capacitive
bunch
touch.
of patents, I heard.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the ones that actually did this stuff.
So their OEM division does the screens for Apple and does screens for Apple and Tesla.
That is wild. Like, I didn't know I had such cool friends.
Yeah. The Microtouch is a really solid product.
Yeah.
The Microtouch utilizes their technology for this channel in a way that, and what Microtouch does that they excel at is understanding the channel and profitability for the resellers.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
So some products are all over the internet, and customers can go to CDW or Amazon and find it, and then it's very hard.
They don't really respect the channel.
Right. So
got it.
So it becomes harder for them to sell because you're not getting any profit on it.
Yeah, you can get it anywhere too, right?
And then you can get it anywhere, and your customer can get it, and they might be buying the wrong thing because they think they're getting a deal, but they're getting the wrong version, or no power supply or whatever. Where Microtouch has really respected the channel and profit margins for the resellers, so it's a profitable product for resellers, and then they'll work with you with deal registration and help you win that big deal. They become part of your team, and a reseller becomes an extension of the Microtouch or the Met Sales team.
Yeah.
And we look at it as a partnership, not that you're a customer of ours, but that you're a partner of ours, that we're able to help you grow and help you succeed and make sure that you have the best products that you can make a profit on.
Yeah, I've seen that again since RSPA and really understand how deep this relationship with you guys goes. It's really impressive to see this from the sides. Like I promise some companies like, God, I wish I had that.
Yeah.
You know? What I keep hearing over and over again about Microtouch and John Diddig and Bill Nulf over there is these guys go out of their way. Like if somebody's on a location or they need to get something set up, product arrives.
Oh yeah.
Have you had that experience yourself?
Yeah, we haven't had any supply chain issues, and that's why we picked up MicroTouch during COVID. Is they re-released under this channel with the auspices of having product availability, having good profitability, having a quality product at a good value, and I have not seen ever in my 18 years selling point of sale a product just skyrocket.
Yeah.
And it's because it's a good quality product. And
is that specifically the Mach series or just what they're doing in general?
Their whole entire product line. The Mach series is MicroTouch's flagship product, but they have digital signage products up to 65 inches. We're selling a lot of.
Yeah.
Kiosk products, open frame and closed frame that we're integrating into. Our partners integrate into a lot of kiosk solutions. It doesn't have to be. I have customers that are putting it into scientific instrumentation. So they do like spectrum analyzers, things like that. They put a touch screen on. So touch screens are everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
And there's a lot of uses for it.
Yeah.
So what people are looking for is something that can take a beating. And that's where you come to MicroTouch, because you can touch it 24/7.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, I know that there's a glare piece that they do where they etch the glass as opposed to put a plastic overlay on top of it, right? And that sounds like that. I mean, if you think about something running outside or outdoor environments, gas stations, etc. Sun is brutal. Like we're in Florida. If I put something outside at my house in Florida, in a month it's faded.
Yeah.
Right. And I have to imagine that sun beating on those screens that have a plastic glare solution. It's going to peel and pop and bubble.
Right.
Right.
So MicroTouch has been innovative in two ways. So they just released an outdoor line of screens that. And all of their new technologies have what's called
optically bonding. Are we
optically bonded screens.
They've been talking about all the time. I'm still trying to figure out what it means.
So it means that there's no air gap between the LCD, which is what's displaying the picture, and the touch glass. They're bonded together with a special glue that has no air bubbles in it. And what happens is over time, when you have that air gap between the LCD and a piece of glass, the dust particles form. Even though it's sealed, it gets in there and you get dimming. Right?
Yeah.
When it's optically bonded, you get three benefits. One is it's a much more robust product because that glue strengthens the
I bet
glass
that helps
and the
with
bonding,
impacts
right?
and stuff too.
Impacts and things and makes it stronger for braking. It gives you a brighter screen organically, and in that process, instead of putting a coating on the glass, they etch the glass. Yeah. And that gives you an anti-glare solution. So for their outdoor screens, they went brighter than they need to. So when you talked about sun fade before, it helps minimize sun fade. And you're going to get a long-lasting outdoor product. And then for their indoor screens, all different lighting in different places also produce glare, especially fluorescence and things like that. And MicroTouch does a good job of preventing glare in a hospital or a restaurant or things like that from the lighting situations. And that's important on kiosks and on the point of sale.
That's really cool. It's amazing all the detail and thought that goes into things when they're done really well, because everybody can make a system, not everybody, but a lot of companies can make a system, but to really put in the thought into it to go, how's this going to affect in these conditions and these circumstances, these environments, this level of abuse, right? It's amazing how many things that go into this. I had no idea when I started this journey.
It comes down to good engineering right, and paying attention to detail in the manufacturing process and into the design process. And those are the kind of companies that MetSales looks to partner with. Is companies that have that quality engineering behind it, has the quality channel support, and it's something that you can be proud to sell and stand behind, and you're not embarrassed that you put that in.
Well, when you say proud, I think there's something that ties into it. When I hear you've been at MetSales for 18 years.
Yes, it's a phenomenal place to work. It's a great company.
Yeah, it's technology. It doesn't happen that way. It's usually 2 or 3 years these days. It's amazing when we find people that are tenured and that love the culture and the product that they sell and they don't move. That's a testament to your business alone right there.
And it's throughout the team. It's consistent. I'm not a hybrid. We're the standout. There's people in my company that have been there 30 years, 25 years.
I think there's a lot of tribal knowledge in the building too.
There is, hundreds of years of experience combined if you add us all together, right? So and we all have our strong points, and we share our knowledge with each other, and we help each other out. So it's a team effort. You know, it's not the James Gribbin show, although I love to work with my customers and give that level of care.
Today it is. No.
But you know, we do a good job, and we care about our customers and making sure that they get that. And it's an old-fashioned word, but I think it's still placed together. But we give that white glove concierge service to our customers, bringing knowledge to our customers, and also being able to work directly with the manufacturers that we represent, and making sure that customers are getting all the level of attention that they need from those manufacturers, whether it's product development support, software integrations, deal registration, marketing development funds. If you guys want to do a show, if a reseller wants to do a show like this, we can help fund that, participate that, and work with the manufacturers to get the product in their booth. It's a team effort. We want everyone to sell and be successful, and then we all succeed. So, yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about support real quick before we move on. You sell Epson products, you sell Microtouch products. Who's doing the support for these products? Is it Microtouch and Epson?
Generally, it's the manufacturers. But Met Sales does have, like you said, that tribal knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, very often we can answer those tier 1
questions.
questions.
So you're probably popping some L1 or level 1 support before you move it on to your partners.
Absolutely, yeah, just because we know it.
Yeah.
You know, we've heard the questions and answers before. And I often try to join the support call with the customer so I can learn and answer and then help them to understand. So if I hear that question again, I can answer it.
Very cool. What gets you up every day to do this?
It's exciting. It's fun stuff. I like technology. I like learning. You know, I like the behind-the-scene computer stuff. And
do you geek out on this kind of stuff at home in your private life?
I do.
I imagine you got a garage full of stuff.
3D printing and all that
Me
stuff.
too. What do you use? Are you a bamboo guy?
I just got the Flash Forge. It's got a multicolor, you know, resin printer, and we're playing.
We're about to go on a side journey. We'll do it off camera, but I'm really excited now, even more than before. No, I got a whole 3D print lab at home.
And that's cool. Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get into. I want to play with the CAD part of it, the Tinkercad and stuff.
Then I will show you something before we're done here. Back to AI. Literally, I can take any 2D file, turn it 3D, and print it right after that.
Awesome.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, James, it's been awesome talking to you. It was great seeing you at RSPA, but we didn't really get a lot of time together. I think this has been a much better session where we'd be able to sit down, a couple guys, just talk about life. We're here at the summit right now. Where are you going to be next? Where can people run into you, talk to you? If anything of this sparked an idea that they want to talk to Met Sales, what's a good way to run into you next?
Yeah, so we do a lot of shows and multi-industry. So the next one's really exciting. We're back in Florida in November for the International Amusement Park Association.
Where's that at?
It's at the Orange County Convention Center.
I got to come see that.
It's the coolest show.
Oh wow!
That's where you go to buy your roller coasters for Disney or your point of sale.
I got to go to that. I'm coming. I'm coming.
So
I didn't know this thing. Sorry.
Yeah, I should have Microtouch in booths there. And,
okay.
Epson's everywhere at that show.
And you're at NRF in January?
I'll be at NRF in January.
Okay.
That's in our backyard.
Yep.
Of course, we do RSPA in the spring, and then there's a lot of smaller. Met Sales does road shows.
Sure.
Where we come to a town near you, and we'll do an event to introduce you to the team. But no, I encourage everybody to look us up. And
which website?
And reach out to us. It's www.metsales.com.
Pretty easy.
And
are you active on LinkedIn? If people want to just reach out to you,
I'm on LinkedIn.
Directly?
You can get to me on LinkedIn. And I'm very accessible and reachable.
He is easy to talk to too, and a really nice guy. James, thank you so much.
Thanks, Rick. I appreciate the time you spent with me today.
Absolutely, it's absolutely my pleasure. Always look forward to seeing people from Met Sales. You guys have indirectly and directly been such a great part of my last 6 months, and I'm really excited to keep working with you guys, and I'm excited about what you and Met Sales guys are doing together. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Everybody, this has been the Chat GTM podcast. We're signing off here from the RTSS Summit in West Palm Beach, Florida. We'll see you in a little bit, and thank you all, as always, for being part of our audience. And the last part, random acts of kindness, they're free. Hand that stuff out everywhere because you can recharge instantly in that bottle I dropped. But other than that, we had a great morning, and we'll talk to you later.